And so the cool part about that fellowship is you got to work there the summer before you started your PhD, and you had to have a mentor that would follow you all the way through graduate school. So I went to Bell Labs for the summer before my PhD program started, and I got to work with Dr. Lynn Schneemeyer, Dr. Michael Steigerwald. They were my mentors, and they really introduced me to the types of materials that go into functional devices. But what I loved about Bell Labs was they mixed all these people of very different backgrounds, and they tended to think of the most ambitious outcome of a problem first, and then they'd work their way backwards to the pieces. And so that's how I started thinking about problems like that. I did my PhD at University of California, Berkeley with Dr. Angie Stacy. So you're noticing a theme here of women that kind of got me along the way. And that's where I started to learn how to make solid state materials. At the end of that time, decided I wanted to work for a really young new assistant professor. And so I went to Harvard to do my postdoc. There, I was one of the first L'Oreal fellows. So the L'Oreal Foundation, we always think of makeup, but they spend about 2 billion a year on research. They really value women in science. And so they have these very incredible fellowship programs and award programs for women in science around the world. And so I was the first year of these new fellowships for postdocs. So at Harvard, I learned how to measure things. And so when I came to CSU to start my independent career, I was trying to think of problems where I could mix my love of making materials with really cool measurements.